Hello, hello. Today we're going to go ahead and show you a part of a fully automated system that I write a lot about and I use for a number of different industries, a number of different use cases. And what it is it's really an automated initial connection, initial brand impression request via LinkedIn, followed by an automated messaging sequence, a drip sequence through LinkedIn, similar to how you'd use drip sequences in email. And I use two tools to do this that are published in the article answer below. The first one is Linked Helper. It's been around for a minute. Great tool. Now, Linked Helper allows you to do a number of different things like automated connection requests, automated profile visiting, automated endorsing, automated connection withdrawals, et cetera, so you can play around with that. The second one I need is Linked Hub. Now, Linked Hub is sort of a competitor to Duck Soup in a way, but honestly, I mean, I've really found very few products that will do what Linked Hub has been able to do as well as Linked Hub has been able to do it. So I prefer these guys for the messaging component of our sequence. Here's my Linked Hub account. As you can see, it's active on a number of levels, but we're going to go ahead and start a new one here. So we'll go back to LinkedIn as soon as you have those two set up and installed, Linked Hub and Linked Helper. When you're back in LinkedIn, you want to go ahead and do a people search. So for this example, we want to use a industry plus a title for your personal uses. It depends on your product service, but for us, we're just going to go ahead and do CMOs in the automotive industry. So this isn't entirely perfect, but it will give us a close enough search of people that are active in the automotive industry with the title CMO. Now, you'll see a bunch of stuff going on. Ignore Agile, but now that we have our search page, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and copy the URL when we're on page 1 of the search. Very important that you're on page 1 and you're under people and you have the search that you want. Now that you have the search URL, you go ahead and create a new sequence here in Linked Hub. And you create the new sequence, title it exactly the same as the search that you want or the audience that you want, and you're going to go ahead and paste the URL. I've done this already, so it's sitting right there. You're going to go ahead and paste it right here. Now, you're going to create a new message. The first message that you're going to create needs to be super short and simple. You do not want to overwhelm them right off the bat with a whole bunch about yourself and what you're there for, etc. I like to do it very, very short and use a first name. So, John, it'd be great to connect and share resources. Save that. Now you're going to do a connect message. The connect message I've already saved right here is also short and simple. The connect message, basically, once they've connected with you or approved your connection request, they will get this message. Again, super short and simple. You don't want to ask them for anything in this message either. Now, the third message that you want to do, this can be your ask. So your ask can be, maybe 45 minutes after they've approved your connection request, you want to give them something of value. Now, you want to ask them to go to our URL. You want to ask them to enroll in your newsletter, whatever. But the point is it has to be free and it has to be valuable. You don't want to ask them to go to a product page or sign up for something that's going to cost them money or require them to go anywhere. So also I have this, this great tutorial I thought you would find interesting, and then link to it. Feel free to add a tracking parameter to the link if you want to track all clicks. There's some great options for that, like meteor.link is a good one to build audiences and track clicks on a link. That's another tutorial, but anyways, you want to save this. Sequence has been saved. You want to refresh or start that. So you see it's active right here. You see there's 3 people enrolled. And Linked Hub will allow you to do 100 people per day enrolled in each sequence. So you'll see I'm maxed out at 100, but feel free to set up a couple and do maybe 50 each to run different sequences at once. And as they come through, you'll see your messages start to filter in here. And once they do reply, you will be on manual mode. So if they reply, as in, thanks, Alex, I'd love to connect also to your initial connection request, you can go ahead and start manually discussing it within the actual linked hub sequence will not continue once they reply. So just know that. And the timing for this I didn't mention, but the timing between the connection request message, which is the add note message in LinkedIn, versus the initial message once they accept your connection should be very long. So they accept your connection, they should get something while they're still online, ideally within the first minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. And then after that, the third message, your ask, I like to do it all within the same hour, because what happens is you'll send them the connection request. They probably won't get to it right away, maybe a day later. Then they accept your connection request. Then you say, thanks for accepting my connection request. Obviously, you're online and they're online. And then you respond with your, also, I'd like to invite you to check out this resource. So that's it. And I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, alex@righttorevenue.com. It's RIGHT, the number 2, revenue, spelled correctly, .com. Thanks.